heading out of Midland, and there we have a Caltex petrol station. Don't need petrol on this trip. It's a Qantas. Here I have a trail runner coming out, and we're coming up towards Munda, which will be the start of the Munda Biddi Trail. Wow, how's the water? Gosh, amazing. That'll be the start of the Munda Biddi Trail. It's probably, I don't know, some 5-10 k's down the road to the hotel. I'm going to stop there for lunch, and then the real work begins. We are at the Munda Biddi Trail northern terminus, so I am going to go over the road to the pub over the road. Just one has to be bemused by that sign, Alcoa, one of the biggest destroyers of Jarrah forest in the world. Well, Jarrah forest only exists here, so it is the biggest destroyer, and it continues to want to expand and completely destroy this area. And if the Munda Biddi Trail is in their way, they just move it. Shake the absolute crap out of all these cameras. Oops, and just bottomed out at the end. Just travelling now through the Kalamunda downhill trail circuit area. Finally I've got some nice smooth track to work on. That day is wearing on, and I still haven't found a camp, but I'm much closer to where I want to be. Okay, so made it just the last race. So I've been cooking with a torch, but thankfully I've actually managed to get here and set up, because there's nothing worse than getting into a camp. Getting into camp really late and being absolutely bog tired, and sort of struggle to set up your tent and get your cooking going, and it can be a bit dangerous, especially when you're really exhausted and it's cold. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. The bike performed really well. Had a couple of sticks caught, and luckily always stop if you hear a stick caught. If I'd gone much further, it would have probably nailed the derailleur or something dumb. So the bike performed really well. Even in the soft stuff, I thought the smaller tyres might struggle a bit, but actually didn't have too much issue, and they're only sort of a road cross tyre too. Food wise, feel good, and for dinner I've actually got a little bit of leftover fish that I actually had for lunch, so that's going to make my meal a bit better than usual. So now I can just sort of get all the stuff inside the tent and chill out, really. So there you go, that's camp. Good morning, people, viewers, watchers. It's me, baggy eyes, sleepy and tired. Restless night on the first night out. Happens a lot on the first night, but everything worked well. bed was cozy, mattress is pretty good too, and now it's time to consider making a cup of coffee. Today we look at the map. Here it is. That's the Munda Biddi trail map. If you buy it, the official version, the app's very good too, but a map's a good backup. Looks like that. And yesterday we started there in Mundaring and travelled through all this terrain and this terrain and ended up, I think, around here. I reckon I'm at the intersection of Gunjan Road. Pretty pleasant to ride through this. Except it's a bit. This is the gravel. This is bauxite. This is what gets mined for to produce aluminium, and they call it the famous pea gravel in Western Australia. Just riding along here, still just out the back of Pickering Brook, and just wanted to point out this, that there, all those Banksia cones. Oh God, but those are in shade. Okay, so luckily I've got a stand on this bike. So these are Banksia cones. This Banksia is ahead of us here. As you can have a look at the, these are Banksia grandis, bull Banksia. So they're quite a big fruit. I don't know how that goes. Camera-wise, it actually seems to work. Amazing. Try that one. Yep. So this, when you see them scattered on the ground like that, and you look at them closely, sort of here you can see they've been chewed, and this is almost evidence when you see this many on the floor that the cockatoos have been here. This is one of their main food sources, is Banksia seeds. I more know the Carnaby's black cockatoos to get them, but the reds would as well, the red tails. So haven't had a lot of sightings of them. I've heard a couple of red tails, but yeah, no, this is good. Yeehaw! This is fun. Hello, Muller. What's where you going, man? Ah, this is cool. So this is the last, I think, ascent into Pickering Brook, which is a, I guess it's sort of a pastoral and orchard growing area for Perth. It's fairly local sort of area. It's nice. Ali and I have stayed here before. Okay, this is Pickering Brook and it's saying go left this stage. There we go. Wow, this is zoomy. How's this, eh? This is where the gravel bike's going to come into its own, getting on a bit of this stuff. As they say, what goes down must come up, and this is one of them long drags up, but that's the nature of riding in hills. It's okay, you just plod along, steady as she goes. All good?
All good.
Not just a cyclist.
The
cyclist, you got it. On your mate. There you bro. Thanks for waiting. Howdy.
Hello.
I love this bit. It's just torture some days. Eventually, if you keep staying on the trail long enough, you'll get to do sections where you'll probably be on a road like this one for 5k's at a time, but they're usually pretty quiet like this. You don't really get too much traffic, just the odd car, so it's not really a big deal. And sometimes it's a good break from bumps and bounces and stuff, but when you see a really long one ahead of you up a hill for 5k's, you sort of groan a little bit. Yeah, but you can groan about a lot of things these days, can't you? Here we are, the first hut when you head south from Munda. This is Karina Hut. So this is one I have stayed at before, but in the camping area. That first time I ever got here, I was absolutely knackered getting here. It is a tough journey to get up here in one day. You think it's not that hard, but it is. And especially when you're just before you're a bit bike fit. You're a bit bike fit and you haven't quite got everything together. Just film this down to the hut. There we are, Karina Hut. I don't know if anyone's here. For some reason someone's left logbooks out. This is what the huts look like. Usually the logbooks will be in that tin there. We'll be checking to see what they are. And you've got really good storage and stuff in these. Like that's the spots where you can change your boots and muddy stuff if it's wet. See that? And there's rakes and stuff like that. So that you can clean up after yourself and rake this place out of leaves and debris, so just open to the weather. And then around here, you can see that's one of the tanks. So there's really good water. Another quick look in the kind of the bunk setup. This is typical of most of the huts, something like this. They're usually pretty good. And there's a good rail to get up there. And then, without going into too much further fuss, in the distance there's a yellow pole and it says campground. You can discreetly sort of go down a couple 100 metres-ish, 100 metres, and there's a few more like campsites cleared, ready to go, which is nice if you want to be away from other people. And furthermore, in that direction over there, you might spot it in the distance. There's the marker, there's a toilet, a drop toilet. You can't guarantee any paper, obviously. So you got good tanks. There's actually, I think there's two, all the huts have two, but your catchment's coming off that roof, you're not quite sure. It's pretty well sealed, it's good. I'll drink it just out of the tank, but just to be on the safe side, I carry a filter. I carry one of these well-known soya squeezers. I find it's just very easy to carry and use. And I use a 1 litre bottle that I drink from, and when I get to camp and do this sort of work, I can measure out how much water I have. So I put that into one of these water bladders that I just get from the supermarket in a cask, and I carry it safely in one of these bags so it doesn't get punctured. They're pretty tough. And then if I use this container, I know exactly how much water I've filtered and put back into those. That's kind of the water scenario that I follow. Alright, rightio, here we go. This is the soya squeeze filter. Found this pretty simple. You just fill this bag here with the water from the tank, screw that top thing on here, the filter, make sure you got it in the right direction. I think it only goes one way. All you have to do is just open up the little end cap, tip it over, and it'll start to just dribble on its own. But if you can squeeze it, you can increase the flow a little bit. I won't do it just now because I'm probably going to knock the whole bottle over, but you can grab the bottle and that between your legs and get a better position to do it in, and just squeeze it through, just speed up the flow a bit. They recommend not doing that too hard or you can overwhelm the filtration, but it works brilliantly. Just going to stop there. Teensy little bridge. Oh, that's enough for today. Come another 20 odd k's, if that's quite straight, whatever. Come another 20 odd k's from Karina Hut. The going was a fair bit better, more roadsy and kind of chilled. Tomorrow I was going to go up a little bit more, but I wanted to get 40 k's. And I want to stop a bit earlier. It's 4:45 now, because it gets late and you can't see what you're doing. It becomes stressful. So this looks like a nice place. Flat sheet needles and nothing's going to bother me too much. And gonna call it. Actually cooking tonight. Last night I was a bit too tired to really get into it, and I wasn't feeling the best from eating all that battered fish. These days all the batter seems to make me feel a bit off. But I kept the piece of fish I didn't eat from the counter meal and had it for brekkie with some cereal, not together of course. So, but tonight much better. So let's cook. Let's cook. side of that. There's a Munda Biddi tail marker. And here we are. I've just got a companion on the Munda Biddi trail, just pulled up alongside. I actually stopped to sort of show you these pines. This is the first real pine plantation we've come across, and as you can hear, we're very close to one of the highways. Is that the Brookton Highway? I think so. You don't mind being on the camera, do you?
No.
I'm probably going to post it to YouTube.
Yeah.
All right.
No problem.
Good. Yeah, Rod. How are you, mate?
Scott.
G'day, Scott. How are you, mate? So, just chatting to a fellow traveller named of Scott from Karina, and I didn't really take a photo of his bike. I don't know, his rig looked good, 2 big old leaves on the back and a handlebar bag. He was enjoying himself. He's ridden out from Karina this morning, so he's covered like 30 k's to my 12. I might be even lying then.
Day two on the Munda Biddi. It's a perfect day. The weather's going to be closing out in a few days' time, so we're making the most of it while the sun's shining. We're going to push through to Jarrahdale. It's a perfect riding condition. So at the moment, got my peanut butter. This is what you survive on. Cheers.
Thank you, Scott. I would say I'm very much the same. I don't do bread, I tend to do wraps. And instead of peanut butter, I carry Vegemite in a little, very extravagant with a big jar. I have a little snaplock bag with a bit scooped into it.
It's got to get me to Albany.
Oh, fair enough then. And how's your bike been going?
Bike's been good. I've got clip-in shoes, which was a fatal mistake at the start. I'm not really a keen cyclist. It threw me a couple of times, but after that, I'm good.
Still use the clip-ons?
On the straights where it's nice and without all that gravel and technical stuff, clip-ins are really good. But I can flip the pedals over just to normal pedals and clip-ins on the straights.
Never tried it myself. I don't trust myself. I've had so many crashes in my life. How's your gearing?
Perfect.
You couldn't go. I could go probably one lower gear on mine.
No, it drops it down quite low. I've been managed to get up all the hills so far, so always a bit tricky getting up the peak gravel on the hills, but it's the gearing on this ratio on this is great.
Is that the standard gearing?
Yep.
So it's a, what is it? Orbea and it's a grey model something.
Yeah, it was new on the market a couple of years, 2 years ago.
Is it carbon?
Sorry?
Carbon? No. Nice.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Start recording.
You're on the trail as well.
You're going to dangle up?
He is.
You're going to try and get to dangle up? No? Yep.
Oh no, that's it for me. I'm just going to the pub.
That pea gravel, oh my goodness, did that ruin my plans? I'm like, what is this stuff?
Oh, you know you're on recording. You're on recording, do you mind?
Yeah, pea gravel, what is it?
I am posting this to YouTube, so it's good to have a pea gravel comment.
Pea gravel.
And you've got this dog.
She did well. She ran up all the pea gravel.
You're kidding?
Did you come off?
I think that was yesterday's. Treated yesterday.
Do you think I've overdone it?
No.
You're loading up.
Oh, I was getting hunger flats big time out there.
We've each got our methods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really. Everyone does it differently.
Yeah. He's got a sneaky water bottle and he's got some secret ingredients in there.
Oh, really?
It works well when we're hiking. It's just great. You just grab the end, suck on it. It's ready.
Who knows what's in there?
3 litres of water to 2 tablets of electrolytes.
Yeah.
It's quite good.
How's your bike going?
Yeah, it's going good.
Your bike?
Yeah, right.
Mine's good, yeah.
Yeah, no, I've had a...
Nothing, no dramas?
Yes, I know.
All 3 of us have done well.
You zoomed along today, did you?
What's your puppy's name?
No.
Heidi.
Heidi.
You know, go a bit slower with that and the pea gravel.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just, whatever, pea gravel, hey?
That's, you get worse than that, I reckon, even a couple of spots.
Yeah.
Not much different, you know what? Down south the white sand gets quite hard too. Up the Walpole way.
Readjusting a tiny
Yeah, if you got through that, you'll get through anything.
I didn't really get through it, I was walking. Or you know, again, you come to the downhill and you're like, yes!
Morning, here we are in Jarrahdale and we're sleeping behind someone's place. They kindly lent us some space to sleep in and it's been a pretty chilly night, but had a pretty decent sleep and the birds are up early and it's not lots of traffic considering we're fairly close to the road. Scott outside here, he's up and about. Say hi, Scott.
Morning.
There he is. He's breaking camp and he's heading towards his biggest ride ever today. Hopefully he's going to reach Dwelling Up. Is that right? Yep.
First ride ever. 450 k's.
Yep. So what inspired you to actually do this again? It was your knees?
I was having trouble with my ankles.
And
so I basically couldn't go hiking this season, so I've taken up cycling.
okay. So I think that's very brave to have virtually done not really lots of cycling and head off on this trip.
Thank you. Brave or foolish?
It's all of that when you do this sort of stuff, eh? See you, Scott. Safe travels.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you both. Keep watching the channel. Enjoy the serpentine. Rightio, here we are heading out of Jarrahdale. Scott and Tegan are headed off down on their way, both trying to hit Dwelling Up. Who's barking there? Something. I reckon I'm moving through. Oh, go through? Stay in the right lane? Yeah. Alright, man. You too. Have a great day for it. So here we are crossing the Squam Coastal Plain. It's very much a horse area just here, so it's fairly kind of horsey. And I can see some black-faced merinos over there. I guess they're merinos. So it's pretty flat now. It's picturesque and the temperature's only about, 18. It's great. Sunshiny and lots of beautiful rain coming for the next 2 or 3 days. You never get enough rain in Perth and Western Australia, really, not down this end.
Make a U-turn.
Morning.
In 50 metres, turn right onto Whitby Street. Turn right onto Whitby Street, then turn left onto Menzies Lane.
Oh, shut up. See how there's all these honky nut frass on the ground. They just seem to chew right through the side of the honky nut. That's probably to get eventually to the fruits inside. Okay, looks like we're heading into the local illegal dumping tip. So, just come in towards Rockingham, the sirens are going off, the hoons are everywhere, and now you've got this.
Head east on Miller Road west towards Coolidge Road.
Thanks, Nat.
John Road, then turn left onto Coolidge Road.
Oh, that was a long one. Yeah, civilization, you just can't really beat it, can you? So this is, I've come across the road and I think this is a relatively unused track. It's probably part of the Spectacles Regional Reserve or National, I don't know if it's a national park, regional reserve. We're just going to see if this track goes anywhere.